Hi. I just did something that my wife's not too impressed about, but I'm super stoked. I bought me a van, man. I bought me a van. Check this thing out. It is trashed. So I picked it up from a fella a couple towns over. He was selling it for super cheap. I guess it was like he got it as payment from a job he did. Yeah, I was at the right place, right time. I saw it for sale. Originally, someone was trying to buy it, and he flaked out. So I was like, "It's mine now." So, yeah, let's fire this sucker up, and I'll show you guys what it is. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1981 B250 Dodge Ram van. Look at that. And it is the Royal trim. Apparently this one was meant for like camper build outs and stuff, but this thing was turned into a work van. Let me show you the engine here. Alright, so this is the 318 5.2 liter. Yeah, it needs some work for sure. Look at that. I need to strap my battery down. And of course she's a V8, but this thing, guys, underneath it has minimal rust. Let me give you a show of that. Just look at that. I'm super excited. Look at this thing. Get that sucker turned off. It needs a little bit of work, man. Check out the chrome bumper, man. Solid chrome. I think this grill is metal too. Probably plastic. Huh, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like plastic. I got actual glass headlights. Yeah, like I said, the first thing I'm gonna do tomorrow is get the tires and get the oil change, and then I have all the parts ordered for a tune-up, distributor cap, all that nonsense, spark plugs, wires, fuel filter, air filter, and all that nonsense. So we'll do a good tune-up on her right off the bat. Then once I get that done, I can take her out for a test night, you know, take her to the lake or something. But yeah, just check out this dry rot on these tires. I probably shouldn't even drive it to the tire shop, but I actually drove it to work today, and I'm alive, so yeah, just look at that. I'm surprised those dang things are still holding air. But so anyways, this thing was used as a drywall slash painter's vehicle. But look at how much room I have to work with in here. First thing I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to start trying to get some of this stuff gutted out. And look in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of old painter's stuff. I got some free painter's plastic and drop cloth, some drywall stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get all this nonsense out of here. Take a lot of this wood stuff out, because I mean, I have no use for that stuff. I want a blank canvas to build on. Yeah, look at that old wheel wells. They got some Pioneer speakers back there. Check it out. Some lights and whatnot. There's so much room, and this is the long wheelbase with a 35 gallon fuel tank, if you believe it. Yeah, and I already have my stuff for my oil change. I got some wiper blades. Some ones on there are trashed, but I gotta fix up. I might keep on this paneling, just fix up, screw it in over there. And yeah, man, there is so much potential with this project here. I am stoked. Yeah, like I said, tonight I'm just gonna start seeing what I can get out of here. And tomorrow I'm getting the tires on, doing the oil change, and we'll start the tune-up and all that stuff. I still got to wait for a bunch of parts for the tune-up, but man, I'm so stoked. Just look at this thing. And these windows are pretty tight too. They're small, but they'll get some flow. And guys, all the windows on this van are poppers. Look at that. So I can put screens with magnets around here and not get any bugs in. That is awesome. That closed. Yeah, and like even the back windows pop open. Look at that. Yeah, both of these pop open. So as far as ventilation goes, I'm gonna be good. And there's even a roof vent right here. So I can vent air out of there and in the windows. Man, I'm so excited. But yeah, I got some stuff to remove in here. Like, I'm probably gonna take all this back cabinetry out just because I want the bed to come all the way to the back here. That way I'll have maximum space inside there. Look at how much room is in there, guys. Once I get it gutted, it's gonna be wide open. So we could sleep the whole family in there. Yeah. And yes, it's a project. But anyways, the plan is to just document everything I do on the channel. A lot of the cleanup I'll probably not show, but I'm gonna definitely show like tune-ups, oil changes, and all that nonsense. We'll put in some short clips of cleaning up maybe in this video, but it's gonna be a series on the channel. First it'll be a build-out series, then it'll be a van camping series. So I'm super stoked to bring this to the channel, and she's gonna see some good camping trips on the high plains. As long as it doesn't fart out on me, you know, at the beginning here. She's gonna be a good one. Look who's with me.
Hello.
All right. Wow. Alright, y'all, I've just been working on this thing. And I've come to the conclusion that before this was turned into a work van, this was definitely a custom camper build. Look at that. I could tell, you know, initially because of the paper towel holder. But there's a fridge here. And check this out. This is really cool. Got a little storage there for whatever. And there's even power. That was right there. And the fridge, and then there's a little secret cabinet by the fridge. Yeah. So I'm still pretty confident, guys. I want to take all of that out because I want to start from scratch. But look at this. Maybe for my first trip, I can just throw a mattress in here and ride it out like this. Because I still need to think about what I want to do, because you see the back there, the paneling ends where that cabinet was built. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I'm just going to have to think on it and see what I want to do. But it would be nice to start from scratch, build a bed in there and all that, because as of right now, I think wide open spaces would be pretty sweet. Take out that back there so I can get in and out right there. Yeah. We'll see. I'll see how all that stuff was put together. We'll go from there. Yeah. Alright, well, light's fading. I'm going to wrap it up for the night. I got a significant amount of this thing out. I started unscrewing the screws down there to get that all out. And yeah, I found some useful stuff like sandpaper, a bunch of hardware, screws and whatnot. Then I found this big old flathead screwdriver, and there's a file. Everything else was just junk. I threw it away. And tomorrow we'll get the new tires and the oil change done, and get that tune-up sometime, hopefully by next weekend. Maybe we'll get this thing out camping for a trip here in the next couple weeks. So, because I mean, all I really need to do is be able to throw a mattress back here. So we'll clean it up and we'll get cracking on that. I'll tell you what. Sheesh. All right, y'all. Well, yeah. this is day 2. I got a bunch of stuff cleaned up in here, got a bunch of stuff out of here. Got my toolbox out. Anyways, I took a shop vac. Look at that. I got all the toolboxes out that were in here. This, got that out. So my plans have definitely changed about this thing. See, over here you have that little bench with the storage. Of course, I showed you that already. But I'm starting to think more and more I want to keep these cabinets back here, just because they're pretty neat and it's good for storage and whatnot. And I love these little doors here. Yeah, so if I keep this platform right here, I can just make a level one on the other side and have it flat back here and just put a mattress on here to fit, because I can stretch out completely if I lay about a little diagonal right here, and that'll leave enough room if the wife wants to come along or the kid wants to come along. That'll leave plenty of room for both of us. And in the instance that all 3 of us wanted to go, there was room for all 3 of us, because we could make a little makeshift bed on the floor. But for now, I think my plan, just to keep it simple, and since I don't need to get rid of this carpet, which I thought I would, I thought it'd be all paint stained and stuff, I'm just gonna, I think, build the bed right here, keep this in for now, because that is in there real good and it was very well built. So, you know, I'd like to have it open back here so I can get out back here. I mean, I still can if I need to, but I just like it. I like it like this. And I could picture myself having a bed right here, have all that space there to chill. So I'll be taking out all this. I already got some screws out and whatnot. I wanted to spare you guys the pain of watching me do all that nonsense. I know it's been cool footage, but I didn't feel like filming when I was doing it. So yeah, we'll get this big old monstrosity out of here. And then here will just be open space. Maybe eventually I'll put a cabinet back in or something, but I want this chair to be able to swivel. Now guys, let me move you over a bit. I had no idea that these chairs were the swiveling chairs, so I'm like super stoked on that. Both of them turn around and they swivel, and man, I'm just so stoked on this. Just, I can't wait to be camping in here, like just sitting here like this, chilling. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go forward with the plan I just explained to you. Keep the bed over the wheel wells, and yeah, I'll definitely be documenting the build and all that other nonsense. So, and the horn on this thing, oh, it doesn't work unless the car's on. You guys got to hear this horn. Did I even bring the keys? Yeah. All right, listen to this horn. It's like a little granny horn, man. But man, this van is so cool. I'm so stoked. And for the price I got it for, holy shnikes. She did clean up pretty nice. Check this out. I got, you know, the dash cleaned up and oiled. Got all the gunk off the steering wheel. I got seat covers on the way. Yeah, I just got a bunch of grime off. Man, this interior cleaned up real good. And my father-in-law helped me. We got the windows cleaned. Oh, also I did a oil change today. I figured I'd get that done before the tune-up, just because I don't have to wait on parts for that. But yeah, I took a shop vac in here. Man, and that back carpet, it is pristine. So what I'm going to do, I'll take out this cabinet, right? And I'll probably rip up the carpet to like here and replace the carpet there. But yeah, we'll get that bed across there. And we'll have all this open space to deal with, guys. And it's going to be tight. I'm so stoked. I don't know if I've showed you the back here. Let me show you the rear. If I can find my keys. Dang it. Yeah. Not sure if I got footage of this yesterday. But yeah, I'm wearing my hippie van shirt. Yeah, the reason I want to keep this cabinet is, I mean, look at that. Just imagine pulling up to camp and, you know, getting into there, getting your stuff out of there. I can fit so much junk in there. So for now, I'm going to keep this cabinet back here. And look, it's even got little cabinets on the side here. That is so tight, man. Yeah, there's a view from the back. Look at how big this is. Oh, I cannot wait to do some camping in this rig, y'all. Yeah. But I'm going to be a good boy and wait for the tune-up. So just got some all-season tires, some hand cooks, or whatever you call them. I now feel confident driving this thing without popping a tire. But it's funny because the tires that were on the front were 215s, and the ones on the rear were 225s, which actually come with it. So the lady at the tire shop just looked at my front tires without even looking at the door jamb. And we get in there, she's like trying to sell me the tires, and I was like, I'm pretty sure my tires are 225s. So we had to go back out to the door jamb, and I showed her that. So yeah, guys, just endless projects with this thing. I can, you know, paint the rims, and man, the possibilities are endless. And just the pristine condition, guys, after you dig out the work, you know, van aspect of it, it is nuts. And this is the only rust on the whole vehicle, on this right here. So that'll be a fun fix, but I'll probably just spray some Rust-Oleum on there just to stop the rust for now. I'm not too concerned about it. And these roof racks are nuts. Like, I could bring a freaking kayak out to the lake with this dang thing, man. I'm so excited. And not a huge update, but I also put some wiper blades on there, so yeah. To close it out, I am not going to take this rig camping until I do the tune-up, which I should be getting done next weekend. So this Sunday you'll see a truck camping adventure, but hopefully next Sunday will be my first van camping adventure, as long as we can get that tune-up done. It might be a couple weeks from now. Just bear with me. I'll have the van build series on my Thursday videos, and in the case that I don't have an adventure sometime during this summer because it's gonna be hot, I'll just maybe do a Sunday video with the van build as well. But don't you worry, we're not gonna forget about the truck. That's the OG camping rig, and this is something that's just gonna be able to be used like 3 seasons. So I mean, I wouldn't want to take this thing out in a blizzard, that's for sure. So but anyways, folks, yeah, I appreciate you checking out my introduction to the awesome new camping rig video. And as always, you wear your seatbelts, alright? You wear them seatbelts. You be good to yourselves. You be good to each other. And y'all take care, okay? You take care. And I will see you on my next High Plains adventure, in the van, maybe in the truck, or my next van project video. So, I mean, yeah, all right. Bye. Goodbye. Yeah.